Going on, everybody? It's Papastones coming back with another video. So today we're going over the deck I played last week at locals. I ended up going undefeated. I went 3-0. I played against a Boba Yellow that I 2-0'd. I think a Bo-Katan Blue was the next one, if I remember correctly. And then another Boba Yellow that I went 2-1 against. So this is my Boba Yellow list. There was a lot of Boba Yellow going on. I'm sure it'll keep sticking around, but we're just going to jump right into this and let me know what you guys think. I got the triple Greedo. This mismatched set feels bad, but I never got a third one. 2 McClunky. I like this card. It's got a lot of flexibility. I am playing the Evazon, spoiler alert, so I think this card's pretty nice to have with Evazon if you're desperate or whatnot. I just think Evazon's too good. Like, I know the downsides are really bad, but it's too good of a card, a 3/3 shielded. 2 Hotshot DL. This card's cracked. It's just a 4th and 5th copy of Surprise Strike, really. Most people won't expect it either, so comes out pretty well. Just smuggle it for 3. So the 2 drops, like I said, I got the 3 Evazon. Like I said, the bounty's really bad. Everybody knows that. There's certain matchups where this card's like borderline unplayable and it would come out in the side deck, but most of the time dropping this on turn 1 gives you so much advantage, and if you know how to play around it, then you have options. And if they try and play around it, it makes your turns generally better. So there's just ways that this card, it's almost like a mind game in a sense, to be honest, but I like it. It performed really well for me. There's only one time where I got ambushed when he was shieldless and he played a 4-lom, killed it, and then got to play something else, and like, sure, that kind of felt bad, but normally speaking, there's multiple ways to play around this card. 2 Smuggler. It's Smuggler, right? Shielded. I like how this Hyperspace one just says shielded, and this one says shielded when you play this unit, give a token to it. I didn't even realize that until just now, actually. Moving on, 2 Cartel Spacer. We need spaceships, right? There's a lot of space decks floating around. This is a spaceship, and technically the exhaust effect comes up sometimes. Triple New Adventure. I think this card's crazy. There's so many good targets for this. Like, you could technically, remember when I said if you're desperate, you could put back an Evazon in your hand for 2, and you could even replay it if you think it'll live, or you could just keep it in your hand. You don't have to replay it. But, you know, you have like Cartel Spacer, you got Cantina Bouncer, Fire Spray. Like, there's so many good targets for this. 2 No Good to Me Dead. It's pretty much just for leaders, you know. Or really big threats if I'm desperate, but like in the mirror, being able to No Good to Me Dead their Boba flip turn always feels really good. I never got it, but I got No Good to Me Dead once, so that felt bad. Triple Surprise Strike. +3, self-explanatory. 3 drops. Triple Bodhi. Real good most matchups. I think it's not very good against Sabine, to be honest, but against Boba, they have so many events. Against Control, they got a ton of events, so I think Bodhi's still main deckable for me. You all get to see my budget edition. I don't own Boba Fett, so I played Triple Toro. It actually worked out. Like, there were times where, like, there was maybe one specific instance where I was like, man, if this was a Boba Fett, this would be cool. But like every other instance when this was on, I thought this was better, which is crazy. Like, they're both like situationally better than the other one. In the situations I put myself in, this was the better card. But still, I mean, if I had Bobas, I would play Bobas probably. Or maybe I'd do like a 2-2 split, I don't know. Like, I think this card's actually slept on, but you kind of have to build around it too, like more bounty hunters. Besides the point though, 777 fleet, best spaceship, right? 3-2 shielded, deals with most other spaceships. Easy. Triple Waylay. Card's good, right? I like it. It bounces lots of stuff. And then Triple Cunning also. Yeah, I'm kind of just constantly putting stuff back in their hand. That's the name of the game, right? Moving on though, Cunning's great. Whole reason to play the deck, right? That's the only thing I couldn't budget out on. I bought some recently so I could play this, but I just kind of want to be prepared for bigger events, you know. But to be honest, I might break out a different deck. Who knows? But triple Forlom. This card's crazy. It's an actual 4 cost, better than Gammo guards if you ask me. But there are niche situations where Gammo guards are good, but I think Forlom having ambush makes it better. And then since we are playing the Forlom, I am playing 2 Zuckuss. I was playing 3 originally, but I dropped it down to 2 just because Forlom is good standalone, and this is most of the time just a 5 cost 6/6. And then like your deck as a whole has a lot of good 5 costs, so unless you have Forlom, it doesn't feel great. So that's why I dropped it to 2. And then I got 2 Syndicate lackeys. Slaughter Sabine. Slaughter's a lot of things, honestly. Like it's a great meta for Syndicate lackeys. Yeah. The triple Cantina Bouncer, your best 5 drop, obviously. Pretty self-explanatory, I think. And then last but not least, we got 3 Fire Spray. So that is the list, right? I want to say it's 50 solid, but I feel like I thought I was playing another card. I'm not positive. If I am and anybody counted, let me know. I thought I was playing 1 Relentless Pursuit, but I might have dropped it for the Syndicate lackeys. I'm not positive. I'll go over the side deck. It was kind of iffy, but it is what it is. Double Shoot first. This was kind of just for like other mid-rangey decks. You want to have good trades, right? Double Bazine for hard control. And then also double Lurking Tie Phantom, also for hard control. And then I was playing 2 DJ, one's Proxy, sorry. It's honestly, smuggling it for 7 feels horrible, right? It can just be a 3/5 if you need it to be, which is kind of nice. But against hard control, like you could, if you're technically ahead on board, but you're going to lose to a super laser blast kind of thing, you could smuggle it out there. Force, like if you keep initiative also, but either on 8 or on 7 and make them, you know, later on in the turn use removal and know that they can't get rid of DJ, you can smuggle it out to avoid getting laser blasted for an extra turn. Like the card's pretty solid, to be honest, but it's very situational. It's pretty much just dodge laser blast is all it's there for 1 turn. I'm wondering, I don't know, that could be, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe, now I'm just kind of brainstorming. I wonder if Kira for 6 would be better. Because I think she's heroism, right? Yeah, you could just do that. Or, you know, yeah, I mean, you could Governor for 4 out of Aspect. I don't know. We'll see. I'll debate this one a little bit more. I'm not positive, but yeah. And then 2 Gammo guards. I was just talking all that about this card, but Gammo guards comes in against aggro and, you know, kind of lets you they are forced to go into it, so it doesn't feel as bad. But yeah, that's it for the list this time. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you got any changes you would make, if you run any similar list, what you like, what you don't like, whatever, really. Drop a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Until next time, peace.